Previously on Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape.
A man found dead on Camley Street in Camden Town has died from an aneurysm. An inquest has ruled. Alan Krieg.
Stop. Alan Krieg. So what do you have to do with Martine?
This afternoon, I got a call from Daniela. She's dropping you from the roster. There's always another possibility. You know that. You have no idea what I'm going through.
Time out. What's going on?
What's happening?
Earthquake!
Apologize for what you said to me. You're right. I'm sorry, honey. I'm right here.
From Wondery, this is Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape. I'm your host, David Reinstrom. What's your secret? My secret is that I am made of star stuff and hair. I have exciting news for you, secret keepers. This is episode 5 of Sight Unseen. And if you want to keep up with the rest of season 1 of Sight Unseen, check out the show notes for a link to their new Wondery podcast feed. That's right, Sight Unseen is our first ever SCA spin-off show. The 6th and final episode of the first season will be available exclusively through the Sight Unseen feed. So once you've listened to this episode of Sight Unseen, you won't want to miss the final one of the season. Here's what I want you to do now. I'll walk you through it. This will take like a minute. Tap or swipe over the cover art of the show. These are the episode notes. Welcome. Scroll down a little. See the link to Sight Unseen? Click on that business, pretty please. That should bring you to the show page. And if it didn't, just search Sight Unseen in your podcast directory. And once you're there, subscribe. Ta-da! Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it? Before we get to the story, more news. Season 1 of Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape is coming to an end at the end of May. We've got a survey going at wondery.com/secrets, where you can weigh in on your favorite parts of Season 1, so we can learn what you loved and what you merely liked. But more on that later. Now, back to our story. When last we left our heroine, Amanda Houston, her modeling agency dropped her. But Amanda wasn't certain she wanted to continue modeling anyhow. Her new blindness, new psychic powers, and new friendships with Jenny and Matthew have begun to make Amanda reconsider the sort of person she wants to be. This news was not welcome to Amanda's mother, Terry, and a fight between mother and daughter led to a psychic wave of fury that shook the house to its foundations. Amanda must learn to master these powers, lest she be discovered by hostile forces that would use them for evil. Take a listen to episode 5 of Sight Unseen is about to change.
Amanda.
Fading in so as not to scare me.
I suspect you've had enough excitement tonight.
So you know about...
Ripples in the flux that powerful, it's hard not to know. How long did it last?
About 10 seconds. Mom and Dad still think it was a freak earthquake, even though none of the neighbors were hit. They have no idea.
Nor will they. It's like the low-flying plane that shattered your hospital window. Find the simplest explanation.
It was incredible.
This is what I was afraid of. You are progressing much faster than expected.
Earthquakes? Tidal waves?
No, stop.
Oh my God, the things I could do.
Amanda.
I wonder if I could make a thunderstorm.
I said stop!
What is your problem?
You are still learning. You must have full control before you pursue such ideas.
Whatever, you said I should experiment. I mean, this wasn't an experiment, but still.
Amanda, this acceleration of your abilities demands guidance. Focused instruction.
Why are people always so surprised when a girl is smart?
If you are so smart, then you will understand how much responsibility you inherited when you acquired your powers.
Sure. Don't hurt people, be nice, blah, blah, blah. I got all that. Now when do we start?
Amanda, I do not want your excitement to become recklessness.
Okay, Mom.
Do you want my help? If so, then change your tone. Until you know how to control your abilities, you are nothing more than a stage magician at birthday parties.
A stage magician? I repeat, what is your problem? Whose side are you on anyway? Joseph, who's trying to spare me whatever you went through when you became me.
I am on your side, and I am willing...
What did you go through anyway?
That is none of your concern.
None of my concern.
You heard me.
This coming from the guy who knows so much about me, but I know nothing about him? Is Joseph even your real name?
It is.
Yeah? Joseph what? Joe Smith? Joe Jones? Joe Jonas? Who are you?
I thought I was a friend.
Friends are there when you need them. Friends tell each other things. Best friends tell each other things they wouldn't tell anyone else.
I told you before that you should be scared. Because you need to understand that there are others out there who would seek you for your powers, to use and corrupt you for their own purposes. They would destroy you, Amanda, if it meant that your gifts could be theirs.
What about you? How do I know you aren't using me?
You must have caution, child, or you will suffer. Is that understood?
You didn't answer my question. Whose side are you on?
I told you, yours.
Why should I believe you?
Because you have no other choice.
Zuma! Oh, yes, let's do it. Oh, come on. Don't let Mark ruin things.
Everyone is against me today.
If I was getting a full ride to USC, my family would go berserk, too. It'd be like my quinceañera all over again. Let him have his day with his family.
I thought I was family.
Come on. There's no room for Mopey Mandy. Let's go!
Mopey Mandy? When'd you turn into Allison from cheerleading?
Don't make me drag you.
Don't ask me to show you my school spirit.
This looks like a good spot. Here, give me your towel. Your towel on the right, mine on the left. I brought a book for myself, so I hope you have something on your iPod for when you're done swimming. Sunscreen's in your bag. Sun teas and apples are in mine. And, oh, there's even a little shovel sticking out of the sand. Oh, what do you think if we made a sandcastle? It's been ages. What do you think? Amanda? Amanda? Oh, no. Amanda! Amanda, you get back here! I've been waiting for too long. Oh! Oh! Is that all you got? Bring it! To hell with them all! Go on! Do it again! What are you thinking? I'm alive! I'm alive! You're crazy! You know that!
Hey, is this a seagull feather?
Let me see. Yep. Perfect flag. Here, give me your hand. A little lower.
Okay.
Gentle. You feel the tower?
Yeah, is this the middle?
Plant it.
Gently. Gently. Oh, damn it.
No worries. We'll start over.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, sorry again about Daniela.
You don't have to keep apologizing. This is LA. There's a couple hundred Danielas out there.
Oh, this is nice. I don't even remember the last time I built a sandcastle. I don't even remember the last time I came to the beach just to relax or walk the dog or do something, normal people do.
Well, speaking as a normal person, it is pretty damn nice.
It feels like it's...
Like it's what?
Nothing.
Amanda. Come on. You can tell me anything. You know that.
We're seniors, right? I mean, where does all the time go? Being kids, whoosh, see ya. I've had photographers in my face since I was 13. Contracts, client meetings, Mom jabbering on and on about career goals. Makes you wonder, what did I miss, you know?
No regrets, though, right?
There's always regrets. Hey, grab me a sun tea, will you?
Mm-hmm.
What I want to write about is how my experience with the car crash is like Odysseus's quest to get home. You know, we both crashed our ships,
yeah.
We lost friends,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
encountered blindness.
You both descended into the underworld?
Pretty much.
What about killing the suitors?
Okay, there are obvious differences, but I mean, overall, the journeys line up, right? Going away from home.
Metaphorically, in your case?
And coming back again.
By Zeus, the hero's journey, brilliant.
Michael Caine?
I also do Ringo.
When did you learn to do voices?
I don't know. Movies, making faces in the mirror. Anyway, go on.
Well, thing is, it's personal. It's not really academic. I don't know if Mrs. Gross will even let me write about it.
Well, if she doesn't, it just confirms my theory that her heart was removed in experimental surgery.
Look, I can write it with voice capture, but I'll need you to proofread it. That cool?
Aye, aye, Captain. All right, awesome. That wraps up English. Now, how are we looking in stats?
Can we stay on English?
Can't be that bad. What section are you on?
Nominal variables.
Ugh, English it is.
Or we could break early.
I guess. You know, it's almost 4.
Why didn't you ever go out for the school play?
Because the theater club is historically cliquey. I'm historically friendless. It wouldn't work out.
You should audition.
Oh, yeah? Well, why didn't you ever audition?
I'm no actor. Did I say something funny?
Never mind. Forget it.
Seriously, what?
There's no way you'd remember. Okay. 5th grade. Mr. Schmidt's class. He was talking about the Constitution or the preamble or something about dead old white men. And then a frog jumped on Mr. Schmidt's
Oh,
head.
dear God! Mr. Ribbit! I remember him.
Yeah, so you remember Schmidt freaking out.
Yeah?
He thought it was a prank, and I was obsessed with frogs at the time, so he thought it was me.
Well, yeah, he was your frog.
Well, that's not the point. I mean, look, I wanted Mr. Ribbit at school that day. I mean, talk about John Adams or play with a frog. I mean, I was 9, easy choice. But you stood up and said Mr. Ribbit was your frog, that you caught him at recess and you were taking him home after school.
And then I went to the front of the class, picked him up, and put him in my desk till the bell rang. I'd totally forgotten about that. You owe me.
Ooh, statute of limitations. Of course, if Schmidt were smarter, he would have known that Cascade frogs don't live in Southern California. But your performance...
God, you're gorgeous.
What?
I said Cascade frogs don't live in Southern California. Are you blushing?
No, not at all. You know what? I should go.
Okay. Do you need help getting out?
No, I'm good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Amanda... Damn it. Hey, Mom.
Hi, babe. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
Oh, good, good. Listen, looks like I'm gonna be late again, so order yourself some takeout and put it on the card. Just don't go crazy, okay?
Okay.
Also, your dad called. He's bringing the girlfriend this weekend. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with her.
Oh, I'm so glad somebody is.
Mom, listen, I just finished up with Amanda and...
Oh, yeah. How'd that go? Maddie? Are you...
Yeah, what you were saying about, being the change I want to see, well, I did it. I mean, I opened the door. So I guess you were right about what you were saying.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Did my son just say I'm right? His mother was right?
Yes, Mom.
Ooh, say it again.
No.
Oh, go on. You know you wanna.
You were right.
Louder.
You were right, okay? My mother was right. You put your phone on speaker, didn't you?
What? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. But, well done.
Thanks.
Hey, I gotta go. Anybody else around?
No, I'm alone.
Love you.
Love you too.
Remember, honey, nobody stays 17 forever. Except your father.
Mom!
Oh, bye!
God.
You need to coordinate the cane more with where your feet are. The cane is to your right, means your left foot is forward.
Curb.
How do you know it's the end of the curb? There was no drop-off.
'Cause this sounds like sidewalk, and this sounds like street.
Good. No one's coming. I found it very hard to believe that you have never taken a bus.
A double-decker bus in London, but just because I wanted to take a double-decker bus.
Not even a school bus?
Nope.
Well, you can't rely on your family for everything, and since you also can't drive the Porsche...
Oh, don't remind me.
You can experience LA Metro. Now, do you remember how many blocks we walked?
Yeah.
Good. Because that's how many blocks it is from your house to the bus stop. Could I have your cell phone, please?
Why?
Because I took the liberty of installing a new app on your phone.
When?
When you weren't looking.
Hysterical. Here.
So, where would you like to go for dinner?
Pink's?
Why not? Best route 9460 West Olympic to Melrose and La Brea, yes?
Yeah.
La Brea.
Bus 28 to West Olympic Boulevard and La Brea Avenue, approximately 16 minutes. Transfer Bus 212 Highland Station to Melrose and La Brea, approximately 10 minutes. Bus 28 arrives in less than 2 minutes.
This will also tell you where the closest bus or rail stop is, how long you have to wait, and while you're traveling, it informs you of the number of stops before you reach your final destination.
Okay, cool.
You know, if you were in New York City, you'd be taking the bus everywhere.
I guess. How often do you go to New York?
A few times a year.
What about London?
Why do you keep asking about London?
I don't know, just curious. I mean, you know everything about me, so...
How can a mobility instructor travel the world and afford expensive clothing?
I'm sorry, I'm just...
Curious. Let's just say that I have a rather sizable trust fund.
Oh, okay. Speaking of clothing, this feels like a nice jacket. Is this provocateur, too?
Oi, butcher, carahadero!
Ie! Korore daijoubu. Amanda?
What?
The bus. After you?
Oh, right.
One step forward.
All right.
Okay. Just to the right. Feel it, and swipe your metro card.
Okay.
Good. Turn, and the seats are just there to the left. Good. We take our seats. Voila. And let the app do the job. Here's your phone back. Remember to keep it on.
Thanks.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
There's nothing to be nervous about taking the bus.
It's not that. It's
what?
Nothing. Forget it.
To answer your question, it's a jet black Aurid kimono jacket. Very comfortable.
Which you bought in Japan.
As a matter of fact, I did. 2 months ago.
I believe you.
Yeah, I believe you because you were there. 1 second, nothing. The next, I'm in Japan, watching you fend off 2 freaks covered head to toe in tattoos, carrying knives, and then a tree branch falls on them, and then you said whatever you said to that little boy in Japanese, and I've had enough. Okay, focus. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Think about Martine. Focus on her voice. And... nothing? It's not working? Joseph? Joseph? Joseph! Oh, God. Now what?
Her name's Acacia Anthony.
Who?
Diversity 123.
You're supposed to work up to it.
I mentioned her at the house.
When I wasn't listening, who?
They're a not-for-profit organization in Glendale.
Diversity 123. Sounds really exciting.
They're doing good work. I mean, promoting equality and diversity in the workplace, at school, and...
And there it is.
I'm sorry?
Diversity as in disability, right? What, they want me to be some kind of role model to other kids? No, thank you.
Amanda, hear me out.
Doesn't matter, Mom. I'm not going to do it.
You don't even know what it's about, and already you shut me down.
All right. What's it about?
So it's okay for me to talk now?
Yes. What do they want?
They contacted me about you working with them as a motivational speaker, and frankly, I think you should take it.
Because?
Honey, you're in a unique position to talk to these kids and their teachers.
Because I was famous?
Yes, because you were famous. But in working with the Foundation for the Blind to get you what you needed to stay in school, I've learned a lot, and I'm not going to lie to you. Compared to what some other students have gone through, you've had it easy with your teachers. I mean, Mr. Geary may be a little, well, dense, but...
I didn't hear that from you.
Thank you. But he's bent over backwards to get you what you need. Other kids really aren't that lucky.
I don't know.
This isn't about posing with some organic food line. This is about instilling something positive in your peers. I know you don't care what I think.
I do.
But this is a worthwhile opportunity.
I don't know.
Tell you what, at least let me call her back. Maybe we can set up a meeting, and if you don't like what she has to say, we'll say no thanks. Together. What do you say? Come on, honey. We need the team back in action. Is that a smile I see?
It is. Okay, I'll talk to them.
Okay. See, that's what I like to hear. I'll call her as soon as I'm home. You got everything?
Yeah.
Love you, baby.
Love you too. Call Jenny Mendez.
Hey, girl.
Oh, hey, I was just calling you.
Oh, well, I must be psychic. Come on in for a hug.
Oh. Hey, how important is first hour to you?
It's study hall. I don't have to be there.
So you can skip it?
Yeah, I'll get my car.
No. We don't have to leave campus. I just need to talk to somebody or I'm gonna explode, and trust me, you don't want that.
Amanda, what's wrong?
Somewhere private. Auditorium. Come on.
Amanda, slow down.
Drama's second period, right?
Yeah.
Good. No one should bother us here.
Oh, watch the edge.
Got it.
Okay, what's wrong?
We can tell each other anything, right? That's what you said. We can tell each other anything.
Well, yeah, you're my best friend. Why wouldn't I?
Okay, then you've got to promise not to tell anybody what you see here.
What? I don't...
No, you've got to promise me.
Why? What did you do now?
Jenny, please.
I promise. Just so you know, though, you were really freaking me out right now. Well?
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
What?
Just do it.
4?
No, I'm sorry. In your head.
Why?
Pick a number between 1 and 100, will you?
Oh,
Damn it.
Okay. Got it.
Not the number 1.
77.
77.
How did
Now
you...
think of a number between 1 and 1,000. Make it harder. Do it.
821?
821.
How did you...
Give me a number between 1 and 10,000. Right now.
9,000?
9,000. That's what?
Eso es loco.
God, I don't speak Spanish. You know that. What? Except for loco, which I'm not.
Whoa!
It gets better. Wait, it gets better. Watch the curtains.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Jenny!
Okay. I'm sorry. How long have you been able
to... What, do all this? Since the night of the accident.
Wait, is this the accident? What else can you do?
I don't know! I'm literally flying blind here. Look, I know how ridiculous it all sounds, but
No, I believe you. I do. I mean, how could I not? This is incredible.
One more thing.
Oh, there's more?
I think Martine's got powers too.
Oh, she's like you. Well, I could have told you that.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Reflex action. Okay, go ahead.
I saw something, okay? Twice now, I've touched her arm or something she's touched, and it's like I time traveled, and I could see and hear everything. First, I'm in London, and someone died.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Japan.
Oh, now we're going to Japan.
Jenny, please. I saw her with a little boy, and I don't know what they said, but it seemed like she was taking him away. I'm scared of what she might try to do with me.
Oh, do you know for sure?
No, but she's the only person whose mind I haven't been able to access. I mean, nothing. Click, white noise. It's gotta mean something, right?
Well, when's the next time that you see her?
After school. She's been in New York.
Okay. This is all happening, and I'm not having the trippiest dream ever, then yeah, I guess you better find out. You know what? Let's get out of here. Wait! Have you ever read my thoughts? Besides which is...
No, never. I mean, I rarely use it to begin with, so...
Okay, good. Okay, take my arm.
Did you call me your best friend?
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks. Mom, I'm home.
No, Amanda, it's Martine.
Oh, I thought you weren't coming until...
Your mother and father went out for an early dinner. You seem out of sorts. Did you have a bad day at school?
No, it was okay.
You took the bus home?
I got a ride from Mark.
Amanda, you're going to have to take it at some point, and take it on your own.
I will. Are you making something?
Well, since your father and mother went out, I thought we could have an early dinner.
Sure, I guess.
Good, because you're going to make it.
What?
Water's boiling, make me macaroni and cheese.
Right now? You said we'd be working on computer skills.
Well, this constitutes a change. The pot is on the stove, and I'm hungry, so what is the first thing we do?
Martine, can we just...
We wash our hands.
Fine.
All right, we must salt the water. Now, where's the salt usually kept? Amanda, concentrate.
I am.
No, you're not. Now, salt the water.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
God, Martine, this isn't Hell's Kitchen, okay?
What this is an opportunity for me to see if you have been listening to anything I've been telling you. Now, I'll need the colander for the pasta water, a measuring cup, the cheese grater...
Okay, can we just do one thing at a time?
All right, we will start with the colander.
Okay. Ooh.
For goodness sake, you must be careful around the stove. That could have gone all over.
Just give me a second. I'm trying.
Amanda, I've been giving you a second since we first started. You've got to start giving me something back. Thought you what?
I don't know.
Amanda, what on earth is wrong with you?
Get off my back, will you? Did the water just turn to ice?
I had to, Amanda.
What?
Or you would have burned yourself.
You...
I guess explanations are in order, aren't they?
I'm glad we did this.
It's nice to know the place is still here.
And, surprise, surprise, tonight's on me.
On you? Well, somebody's in a good mood.
Somebody's in a very good mood. The menu hasn't changed in 5 years. That's always good.
Oh, before I forget, who's Acacia Anthony? There was a missed message on the voicemail.
That's why I'm in a good mood. She's with Diversity 123. It looks like we might be working with them.
Wait, who's this?
Diversity 123. It's a nonprofit promoting, well, diversity.
You make it sound like she's already doing it.
Oh, she is. We talked about it today.
Of course.
What?
No, Tara, you talked about it today without me again.
Oh, God, please don't start this.
Start what?
Everything's going fine, and then you have to ruin it.
Wait. Ruin it? I'm not ruining anything. I just want to know when... I want to know when the hell you're going to start letting me in on these things, so I'm not
I am letting you in on it now. I'm setting up a meeting with Acacia next week, and you are more than welcome to come along.
Oh, I'm
okay?
welcome, Tara. Oh, I shouldn't have to be asked.
And this is why I don't talk to you about these things, because you're just going to shoot them down like you always do.
Excuse me, but when we shoot things down, I haven't shot anything down. I just don't want to be pushed out.
Hey, you and I agreed a long time ago I would take care of Amanda's career. You don't want me looking over your shoulder selling houses, then at least respect
This has nothing to do with my business. This doesn't have anything to do with her career. Hell, she doesn't even have a career anymore.
So, look at this as a new start. A new start for everybody, and that means you too.
All right. Well, suppose this isn't the new start I want.
I'm sorry?
I'll tell you what I want. I want for us to be her parents and work with her to get through this school year. And after she graduates, we'll discuss diversity, whatever they call themselves, and we'll do it as a family.
After she graduates? They wanted to book her for engagements starting this winter.
This winter? See, again, news to me.
Jim!
You know what? Forget it. Just forget this. This isn't happening.
This isn't happening? What do you mean, this isn't happening?
You heard me.
How dare you? Jim, I told you, this is what she wants. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm being her father.
And I am being her mother.
No, you're being her manager. You haven't been her mother in God knows how long.
How long have you wanted to say that?
Poor choice of words. Look, shall we?
Yeah. Check, please.
Amanda! I knew it! I knew it! You stay the hell away from me! Amanda, stop!
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you.
Oh, yeah. Help me, she says. When were you going to tell me?
Right now. Use your thoughts. Use your thoughts. I'll allow you in. Calm down. Breathe deeply. In and out. In and out. In.
You can hear me.
I can read you, yes.
You lied to me.
I know. I am so sorry. Believe me, it was not intentional.
How long have you known?
From the beginning.
You're not a real instructor, are you?
I'm a different kind of instructor.
So everything you've been teaching me, how to fold money and use my computer, it's all been a load of crap.
On the contrary, all the skills you have been learning are real. I have been learning them to get to know you, what you can do, who you really are.
So who am I?
You're like me. An Esper.
An Esper?
Extrasensory perception. Amanda, you're psychic. Do you need to sit down?
Hell yes.
Couch is right over here. Here we go. I know this is a lot to take in. So I need you to just sit here and listen to me. Can you do that?
Okay.
All right. I thoroughly believe that everyone has a hint of a sixth sense in them. We are thinking the same thing, you've heard people say. The difference between those people and you is that your ESP, and for that matter mine, far exceeds what they have. I believe that your abilities were triggered the night you lost your sight in the accident. The sense that you rely on most is gone. Your sixth sense has replaced it and is now dominant.
But,
Amanda, you don't have to like the answer, but you need to accept it, as it is the only one that exists.
So, if you're not a real... the institute that recommended you to my parents, how did you...
How am I working for them? Well, the people I truly work with, they arranged it. Without the institute's knowledge, mind you.
The people you work with.
That's right. They found me 13 years ago, just as they found the boy in Japan. And just as they found you after the accident. Over time, they've helped me to understand what I can do. I know they can help you control your gifts. Maybe even help you to see again.
What?
Would you like to meet them?
Who are the mysterious people that Martine works with? What do they want with Amanda? Can they really help her regain her sight? That isn't the end of Sight Unseen Secret Keepers, but it's the end of Sight Unseen on this feed. So if you want to hear more of this adventure, you're going to have to subscribe to the Sight Unseen spin-off podcast to hear the final episode. Again, that information is in our episode notes. Coming up, a preview of the next series on secrets, crimes, and audiotape, The Defenestrator. Coming up next on Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape, The Defenestrator. Sloane Hudson is a rich, beautiful Ivy League graduate who doesn't believe in love or marriage. She's been hooking up with Brandon, a schoolteacher with a lot on his plate. His brother, Doug, aka The Defenestrator, is recovering from a brain injury. Sloane presents Brandon with a proposition to buy his sperm for a tidy sum, no strings attached. Cabbage Soup and a lizard named Pogo also play a part in this romantic comedy for cynical times.
Sloane, this is a little bizarre. What are we doing here?
You look nice. I've never seen you with a jacket on. Or fully clothed, come to think of it.
You said it was fancy. Seriously, what gives?
Would you consider being my sperm donor?
Your sperm donor.
You're familiar with the term?
Are you kidding? Doug? Doug, you here, Doug? Jesus, did a bomb drop in here? Doug, why is the recycling in the living room?
Oh, come on, man. Why does the recycling have to be in the kitchen when we drink our brewskis out here? Think a little out of the box.
Jesus. You won't believe this. Sloane, asked me if I'd be her sperm donor.
Dude, she wants your sperm?
She's nuts.
Why does she want your sperm?
Because she doesn't think she'll ever get married, and she wants a kid before she's 30.
Does she want mine?
No.
I got the chance to talk to Natalie Fadak, co-writer of Sight Unseen. She's a filmmaker living in Bellingham, Washington, and a prolific writer besides. She told me how she got involved with the creation of Sight Unseen. Natalie, hello, and welcome to Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape.
Thank you, David.
So I believe, tell me if this is the case, that you met Lance through a writing group in Bellingham, Washington? Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. About 2.5 years ago now, I think. It was just a writing group for screenwriters in our community here in Bellingham, and we both brought in work more consistently than anybody else. So I think over the years we've had a really, really good take of each other's writing styles and how we both take feedback. So it was a pretty easy combining of forces in order to come together for Sight Unseen.
How did you end up working with Lance after meeting him at the writing group?
Well, with Sight Unseen, he just contacted me out of the blue and said, hey, I have a project that I'm working on, and I'd really like to have the support and the collaboration of a young female, because the main protagonist for this project that he was working on is a young female. And he felt like having a voice that was younger and more in tune with what goes on in, a young adult realm would really help the piece.
What kind of kid were you like in high school?
I was really into sports, but didn't really have a strong community through sporting teams. And my best friends in high school were my teachers. And they were the people who I'd spend my time with and talk with and get to know myself. So social, friendly with everyone, but kind of a lone wolf by virtue of not wanting to just be the normal teenager. So part of me actually felt a little guilty taking this job because I was like, oh, you want someone who was like in the high school experience. Well, all right, maybe you want someone else, because I was very much an observer. But I think in that way, that's why writing it is is fun and easy because I spent so much time observing instead of necessarily being caught up in the drama, that I could see the drama from a very unique perspective.
Would it be accurate for me to guess that your sport was running, was track in high school?
No, I actually hate running. I played soccer and I was a swimmer. Yeah, swimming was a really huge discovery because it was the first sport where I didn't compete to win. It was the first sport that I did it because I actually enjoyed how it felt to be doing it. And there's actually a scene in Sight Unseen where Amanda gets into the ocean, and that was one of my favorite scenes because of just how calming and how healing water can be.
I've been waiting for too long! Oh! Is that all you got? Bring it! To hell with them all! Go on! Do it again!
Bringing that challenge of this huge force that's so much bigger than her, but then also allowing the waters to like submerge her and to cleanse her and purify her in her own mind, I think is an experience that many people can relate to and almost always feels really, really purifying.
How have you strived to avoid ableism in this text?
Oh, well, pretty distinctly by just having her do whatever she can do, which is pretty much everything. And I think making sure that she is written as a character who is not given limitations, but can only put them on herself.
No matter what you think right now, your life is not over.
My career is.
Prove them wrong.
I'm disabled.
Only in your head. Especially if you let other people tell you that you're disabled. Focus on what you can do over what you think you can't.
And I think, especially with her powers, I think we're able to give her an avenue to pursue what she can do, rather than to be really, really upset and disgruntled about what she can't.
With Jenny Mendez, she seemed to me so quick to forgive Amanda, who had been so cruel to her.
I can't even imagine what you're going through, but life's a gift, you hear me? And you don't get to throw it away just because you don't know how to use it right now.
You're not angry?
No. I shouldn't have texted you.
I shouldn't have answered.
What do you see as motivating that character? Why is she so kind?
In the reveal that Amanda gives to Jenny about the, like they're texting, oh my gosh, and the whole 5 fingers conversation.
Oh God, it's poor 5 fingers.
What? What? Who's 5 fingers? Jenny Mendez, girl at our school. And you call her 5 fingers
because her forehead's so big you could fit all 5 fingers between her eyebrows and her hairline.
I think Jenny, who doesn't have time or the interest in being cruel to people, because I think she sees how senseless it is, how pointless it is, and how it doesn't get you anywhere. And I think with Amanda, she is able to see that, like, Amanda insulting Jenny is not because Jenny should be insulted, it's because Amanda feels insecure. And if Amanda was a nicer person, then of course she wouldn't say these things. So I think Jenny feels bad for Amanda. Like, if someone is in that state of mind where they could be mean to someone in that way, then I'm sorry for them, And so I think Jenny she's motivated to forgive Amanda because I think she wants to see Amanda grow and understand why she did that and to be able to overcome that pettiness.
Thank you, Natalie. Remember, this season of Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape is coming to an end. Head to our special season end survey at Wondery.com/secrets and let us know what you thought of this season. Your feedback is welcome. We crave it. It powers us. That's Wondery.com/survey. If you would like to have your voice in our end of season 1 show, leave us a message in the gag bag. That's 424-224-5711 or gagbag5711. You can also tweet at us at Secrets Crimes, email us at secrets@wondery.com, or post on our Facebook page. Fire off your questions. We will do our level best to answer as many as we can. We read all your reviews, and we're always trying to make the show better. Please leave your comments and reviews on Apple Podcasts. We're trying to rack up those 5-star reviews and keep on spreading the show. Finally, when you support the brands that support us, keep a little secret in your heart, my friends, by which I mean please use the offer code SECRETS whenever you get a Blue Apron subscription or you sign up for ZipRecruiter. Your support is the lifeblood of podcasts. Sight Unseen Episode 5 is About to Change featured the voices of Julia Whalen as Amanda Houston, Adam Henderson as James Houston, Lisa Lee as Terry Houston, Bernadette Colomine as Martine, Shauna Ava as Jenny, Brennan Lee Mulligan as Matthew, and Martin Jarvis as Joseph. Also featured were Misty Lee and Elizabeth Nolden. Is About to Change was written by Lance Roger Axt and Natalie Fadak, and directed by William Dufries. Original score by Carlin Daigle and Spencer Albee. Recorded at Invisible Studios, Los Angeles, California. Post-production by Mind's Eye Productions. Sight Unseen was created by Lance Roger Axt and produced by Pocket Universe Productions. Thank you for listening to Secrets, Crimes, and Audiotape. The theme song for our series was composed by Mark Hadley. Our editor is Sergio Enriquez. Our executive producers are Jeffrey Glazer and Hernan Lopez for Wondery. Until next time, I'm your host, David Reinstrom. What's your secret?